Hello everyone, this is General Oda and welcome back to our Let's Play Rome 2 Total War. So it looks like we have a rebel army attacking one of our settlements. So we will fight this battle on the battlefield to defend Byzantio in 1909 BC. So this city or settlement has walls, so we should be able to defend this fairly easily. And these aren't just any walls, these are actually stone walls. So last time when we had the defense of a settlement, we actually had wooden walls. But this one is like, this is legit wall. These are legit Roman walls. So we can actually defend this with actually quite easily. So we'll put our levies up on the top of the wall, so that they can throw their javelins at our enemies. So it looks like these guys are having trouble getting on the wall. So we got these guys right here, and we only want to do like 2 rows if we can. Alright, that's good enough for me.
At your service.
We got some plebs here that are legionnaires here, and we got a bunch of auxiliary here. So let's start the battle very quickly. They won't be able to see anyone behind the walls because, well, these walls are ginormous.
I will bend my every effort to this struggle, and I know you will do the same. We will hold.
Alright, so the general's speech is just finished. And we will use quick reload so we can press our advantage using the walls. Now our gate is right here. So what we'll probably do is send out our plebs.
Our general is under attack.
I'm not sure how these guys are getting hit. And from where? Oh, right, from over there. Alright, so let's get them closer to the wall so that they can use the walls for cover. So basically why are we sending out the plebs? We're sending out the plebs so that they can buy some more time for the gate to not be burnt or lit on fire. Alright, so most of the plebs are out there by now, I think. We're going to reform our auxiliary or our town watch royal troops. And these guys are actually doing a pretty good job fighting and taking hits. And here we have some light horse cavalrymen as well as some noble horsemen. Alright, so that didn't do too well. So now they're beginning to burn down the gate. Now we could just charge out and try to finish them off. However, I'm going to have these guys, use their javelins as much as they can for as long as they can. Now, I'm not sure if all of these guys are throwing javelins, unfortunately.
Missile infantry ready. Brave Romans to a man.
So it doesn't look like that's the case, however. Enough of them are throwing spears that these guys are in big trouble. So it looks like fire damage is only 26% and not too much is going on at this moment. So because of that, I'm going to send out another auxiliary or town watchman. These guys are starting to cheer. But while they're putting their shields up, I'm actually going to have my men attack. So that they will try to do 2 things at once. While they're trying to fight, they're also trying to avoid getting javelins in the face. Alright, so these guys are getting destroyed, it looks like. Unit is losing decisively. Yeah, so not too good for these dudes.
Wavering.
Alright, so I literally just threw another unit to their deaths. Alright, so we're going to prepare our men for combat. When they breach the gate. So when they breach the gate, they will face these guys. Hopefully we'll be able to hold. I did send out a lot of men to their deaths. But we have reduced their numbers quite significantly at this point. So we're going to use rapid or quick reload. So we've managed to rout just their slingers so far. And they got more slingers. But these guys are really the main trouble. The noble horsemen. Now these guys... What a waste. What a waste of men. Should have just kept them in there. But it's always interesting to see if, you know, that they would have succeeded or not. Because we don't play too many siege defenses so far, so one of the driving forces as to why I did that. Now 84% fire damage, and now their other slingers are running away. So they run away, but they also, you know, come back, which is kind of unfortunate for
One of our units
us.
has used all its ammunition.
Now we're out of ammo. So what does that mean? Well, that means they get to come down and support the troops. Here we will regroup our levies here to basically, when they breach the wall, we'll be able to throw javelins on both sides. Alright, so the gate is burning and it's actually taking some damage. Now my hope is that the gate itself doesn't just like crumble. That'd be awful. Alright, so these guys looks like they can throw, although it's the particles off of that wall is really just, it's actually really awful because it's actually making my computer lag, which is pretty surprising considering it's not too bad in terms of performance. Alright, so these slingers... Oh no, the gates are utterly destroyed now. So they just open. Now, they're not charging in yet. So I'm gonna use the cab to charge in first.
We have captured the gate.
We have? I thought they captured it. Alright, so these levies have their swords out, and they're all mobbing this one guy. Just this one guy. So I haven't actually told anyone to move and or attack yet, and these guys are just going in. I mean, before they wouldn't even move, and now they're just charging in for no reason. Alright, well that's okay. We can use this choke point to our advantage. Alright, so spearmen will... Well, what the hell are these guys doing? This is ridiculous. Alright, so now it's just basically a mob of men on either side, just charging in. It doesn't even matter what they're doing at this point. Alright, so we're going to do a quick reload on these gents who are mostly depleted somehow. Can't tell if it was because the gate exploded or what. Alright, so now we have a battle here Or just these, everyone is just kind of focused in this gateway. So, yeah, we'll see. We definitely don't want them to come in, so let's send in the rest of our town watch. Now it's basically like water clearing out. It's just a blob of things here. Alright, so there aren't many abilities I can use at this point.
The men are wavering.
And somehow the men are wavering. Can't really tell which ones are wavering. Oh, it's these guys, it looks like. Unit is losing, it's fighting cavalry, and it's losing. Alright, so this is literally becoming a CF. People are just becoming awful. So I'm gonna retreat my levies. Move them back a little. Have them just provide moral support as, you know, they're pretty much useless in melee. Alright, so now the men that are fighting are all losing. Because apparently these noble cavalrymen are so powerful they can beat the crap out of spearmen very easily. Alright, so now we're going to continue to use the whip and attack. Only for glory do we play Rome 2 Total War. Alright, so quick reload. These guys are almost out of ammo, 20%. These guys have plenty of javelins, but they haven't used any of them yet. Alright, so with us using this choke point, they are now routing. And it looks like only the cavalry was left. We managed to kill everyone else. Alright, so there we go. That was the end of that defense. We lost half of our army, which is actually pretty pathetic, considering probably could have saved a lot more men. But again, we also sent out a bunch of our guys to their dooms, just to see if they would bring glory to Rome. Alright, so we're just going to kill the rebels. And the 4th Legion has lost a bunch of men. There seems to be another rebellion coming in soon. Now we can take this settlement with ease, so that's what we will do. We will just auto-resolve, just take it by storm, shoot him in the balls, and then stab him in the neck. Alright. So we're just going to occupy this newfound settlement, and now we have Imperium. Impressive. So people like us now. And let's see. So now we can actually have 9 armies, which is great. And we can actually have 3 provincial edicts. So let's see which province does not have an edict yet. Looks like this guy could use some edicts. Let's see. Let's do some tax harvesting in this one. Actually, before we do that, let's see how much money this place makes. There's a ton of corruption in this province. And same here, there's a ton of corruption. Now, this is one of our main places. So let's make these guys extra unhappy. Get us some more tax. Now this guy, the Righty. Oh, they also have an edict. Alright, well, whatever. Let's see what else we can do. We have a ton of money. And this place is still being built. This is a provincial capital, I believe. So this meeting hall, I can build something else out of it. So let's make something useful. Let's not build a slave trader. Let's build a library. These guys look like they could use some additional knowledge. Alright, so the Arvini are still here. We have an army in pursuit of the last Arvini. Alright, so since we can just auto-resolve this, let's do just that. And he literally stabbed him right in the balls, it looks like. Very sad death. So we're going to kill all captives.
Ready for battle.
Going to continue our pursuit.
Kill them all.
Now we have the Suibe here. So it looks like we should probably convert this to a Roman town. And make some more money. This is right now a small Roman village. So let's make it a small Roman town. Actually, before we build this, let's keep our money, raise an army. This is the House of Junia. And we are the House of Julia. Alright, cool. So the House of Julia has a guy with literally nothing. He's just kind of chilling. Alright, so we're going to... Where is Decimus? Can't actually just double click him and find him. But let's just secure promotion anyways. He is in charge of the 3rd Legion. Alright, so we got 4 guys here. And this settlement could use an army. However, let's make sure we can actually recruit a decent group of men in here. So, it doesn't look like we can. So let's find a settlement that actually allows us to recruit some decent troops. So is this one of them? No. How about this settlement?
We hunger for battle.
Also no.
Ready for orders.
How about Noria? Huh. Alright, so let's
Ready for battle.
let's move these guys up and out. So once we have enough legionnaires, we will continue our march up north, and let's get Secundus to raise an army
We hunger for
as
battle.
well. Got some Velites here. Nah. Alright, so let's save our money.
I live to serve Rome.
Okay, so doesn't look like there's anything I want to do in this turn. Alright, so I think we'll end our Let's Play here. Thank you guys for watching.